From Sulphur Road it was a sky of roar, and fizz and hiss, and steams left, and Jesus wept at aeroplanes and the missile, cutting many slivered hearts, torsos, wrists. And the cat Gregorski looked up at the flaming falling skyfish roast, and it left its mark like a pointing Holy Ghost. And strangely on the day of writing out my mother's fire, of how she crazed my sister with moral vaults, with melting birds on wire, I caught an angel watching from a spire, waiting to give me a sign. But in Sulphur Road and yellow sky bodies falling in a frozen steaming load, I signed the contract of the void. I resign, in shattered metal medals of us destroyed. World wars and silly fucking football scores, and Israel rips and redly Gaza drips and drips, and banks of lies and meanings all in over-coloured fucking media dies, and up the arse of every changing sex a race of crazed neurotic wrecks. Bang, bang, bang! Let's kill the moon. The earth's dead. And then Gregorski meowed, breaking my trance as my mind had died. I dropped a sardine out of a can over his sky and cried. Mind you, down by the ground, a book of marks made a crumpled sand, and old trees with no ideals, never registered how disappointment feels, and black stones and roasted soil, like blasted earth and a miner's toil, gave death a black carpet to enter, heavily like a slow-faced royal. Sprinkle lives and dead black butterflies, and mix summer blue and fresh bruised hue, and outstretched fingers while flesh lasts, and wedding rings and children's things, linking to idealized unblooded pasts. Mind you, I recall days when aircraft stung like super Arab bees all the Western powers, and down came ripped up cards and scattered parts, and petrol gods spat and spat into two towers. Shatila too, and Gazan stew, still Kurds gassed in Iraq, gambling cards played, and we the mafia paid, and the law of bullet tumbles ripped through the gangsters' pack. Down came some Dutch kids without parachutes, too fast to imagine how cute, just aiming with daddy for the tree roots, and a bullet zipped and cut a leaf, and a tank roared and smoked like a Spanish bull for a second gourd, on a day where people were rain across the plain in Ukraine.